Welcome back to the Headbangers Ball, invading the empire with Queensryche. And right here, of course, is Allison Smith, our lucky winner, and her friend Heather, who was lucky because she got to go with Allison and hang with her. Something like that. Anyways, we're standing in front of quite an interesting place. This is where you guys stayed when you were recording the Warning album, right?
Yes. What is it? 22 Pembridge Crescent. This is it.
And I understand that there's a unique story about the number 22.
Is there?
Well, that's what you told me.
Perhaps.
Were you just lying to make conversation so I'd look like an idiot again?
The cryptic number 22, which has followed Queensryche around. This is kind of where it began, actually, the flat here at 22 Pembridge Crescent. And songs like Waiting for 22 that appeared mysteriously on the Operation Mindcrime album. And
the song just appeared mysteriously on the album. You don't remember recording it. It was just there.
No,
While we lived here, it was up in the top floor.
And there it was.
So that's that whole big interesting story of 22 that you were kind of leading me to ask you about, and it really wasn't.
Did we say interesting?
I thought Chris did. I could be mistaken.
We used big.
Actually, that was the concise and rather boring version of it.
The other ones isn't suitable for television, I imagine. Okay. Well, next Saturday, don't forget, on the Headbangers Ball, another big Queensryche band. Next Saturday on the Headbangers Ball, we're going to be at Castle Donington for the Monsters of Rock Festival. Not only are we going to see Queensryche, they probably won't talk to us backstage because they're going to be in front of 80,000 fans and they won't talk to people like us, but not only is Queensryche going to be there, but Black Crowes, Motley Crue, Metallica, and AC/DC. It's probably the biggest rock and roll festival in the world. I personally don't remember ever hearing such a great bill. I'm really excited about it. And tune in next Saturday, and you can experience the excitement with us.
Excuse me, Ricky?
Yes.
Is there really a castle at Castle Donington?
There isn't a castle at Castle Donington. Well, if there is, but it's very far away.
Why do they call it Castle Donington?
Tune in next week, and you might find out the answer to that.
Ricky's only
That's part two to the
Part two.
the contest.
Hey, thanks a lot for hanging with us today, and we had a great time. Kind of trip through London, England, and also number 22, and seeing what you guys recorded and all the other fun stuff. And remember, we'll see these guys next week, Castle Donington Monsters Rock Festival, and also when Queensryche hits your town. I guess if you're on the West Coast, you guys are going to be doing that latter part of the summer, right?
That's right.
Cool. Now, I understand that you may be putting out another home video shortly. Is that right?
Yes, it's another home video. It is the entire Operation Mindcrime show filmed, which we call Live Crime.
Because in concert, you guys play the whole Operation Mindcrime live, right?
That's correct.
And this will be pretty much that live, right?
That's right.
See, I figured that out, and I heard there's going to be some sort of CD with it, or...
That's right.
Well, explain that, because I'm so vague.
It'll be the live audio track that accompanies the video on CD. So after you've watched it at home, you can take it out in your car and watch it or listen to it as you're driving to work or grocery shopping or wherever you're going.
So we'll be able to hear Operation Mindcrime live as well as see Operation Mindcrime live.
That's correct.
See, I figured that out all by myself. Fine.
We haven't seen it for a while, so help us out on this one, right? We call it Jet City Woman.
For the Monsters Rock Festival, and we're here with Queensryche, who we've been invading the Empire with. And you guys just got off stage, and I was there kind of hiding, like right behind the amps, and I had a good time. It was a great show. How do you feel?
It was great. It was a great crowd. The place is sold out. 75,000.
I heard it was like closer to 80.
Well, okay, but that's not including, you know,
Some serious yahooers out there, I tell you.
With our comp tickets we gave out, I think we had about 10,000 that we gave out free.
Because I paid for mine, so I wasn't one of
I
those.
actually saw you up on the barricade. You were right in front, weren't you?
I had fun.
Shaking your hand.
I was shaking my hand and headbanging and doing this.
Drinking that British beer and
Exactly. So was it?
checking out the babes, and I saw you there.
I didn't see any of the British babes. But anyway, the show was good. You guys had a good time?
You bet we did.
I mean,
Yeah, it was some serious yahooers out there. It was fun. I mean, it's
definitely Queensryche fans.
yeah. I mean, it's the biggest show so far.
You've ever played?
No.
What about Rio? I saw you guys in Rio.
Was right, but on this Monsters of Rock tour, this is definitely the biggest show yet.
And Donington is the most famous of the Monsters of Rock shows.
Oh, it's prestigious, and we finally played it. We played with AC/DC and Metallica before, and now we get to play with the ranks of Motley Crue and the Black
Right.
Crows.
Exactly.
Motley just had an excellent show.
Yes, this has been a lot of fun, and we'll be back talking to these guys a little bit later. But right now, let's watch a video from them. Do you know what video we're going to show?
Yeah, Empire.
You have better memory than I do. Here it is, Queensryche.
Continue on with the Operation Mindcrime album. Thanks for being here for us tonight, or today I should say. We call this Eyes of a Stranger.
It was good. It was better than Cats.
It was a great show today. Everybody watching this in the States, it's too bad you weren't here because it was a great show.
It was great. It was just an amazing crowd. People were out there with their things filled and shouting for the Reich, and we had a great time.
We're really just here for the frequent flyer miles.
It was better than I expected it to be. It was better than Cats, better than Miss Saigon.
I wanted to do it again. I tried to talk my friends, collectively, four of them, into coming back on stage again and doing it over, because I personally had so much fun. It was great.
All alone now, except for the memories of what we had and what we knew. Every time I try to leave it behind me, I see something that reminds me of you. Every night the dreams return to haunt me. Your words reroute around your throat. And I wake and sweat afraid to fall asleep. See your face looking back at me. Looking.
Again, we're backstage at Castle Donington in England for the Monsters Rock Festival. Of course, one of the bands playing on this great festival is Queensryche, and I'm here right now with the guys from Queensryche. Now, I understand this show is going to be different than your usual live shows, which I have seen. You usually have like big projections in the background that sort of enhance or add sort of what the song's about, right?
Yeah. Basically, we're stuck over here on this Monsters of Rock show in a position under AC/DC, so it's not our show, and we just have to deal with.
But you guys seem really excited about the show. We're stuck here at the Monsters Rock Festival. I mean,
Actually, it's going to be really good. We're looking forward to it, but like you said, we don't have the staging, and we have to wear colors because we can't be seen on this huge stage that's out here, and there's a lot of people.
are you fans of the?
We don't like to wear colors. We like to wear black.
Well, that's why I had to wear white so I could stand
Well, you
out today.
haven't made it into the club yet, Ricky, so you have to wear white. As soon as you pass, then.
So first I wear gray, and then kind of work my way into it, right?
Then you have to get your own coffin.
Are you fans of a lot of the bands that are playing on this bill tonight?
Yeah. We've actually had a chance to tour with most of the bands on the bill, AC/DC and Metallica before, and
We have all their autographs.
Really? Get good autographs here.
I have one right here.
And whose is that?
Yeah, I'll tell you later.
Okay. We'll be back talking later at the Monsters Rock. Weekend continues, but right now here is Queensryche with Best I Can. It's the Monsters of Rock weekend. I'm Ricky Rackman, backstage on the stage with Queensryche.
3/5.
Well, part of the Queensryche. The other one are on a disc right now that they program in holograms, right?
That's right.
We have this thing that if nobody is present in the room, then we can say anything we want about them.
That's how it works.
Yeah,
Okay, 'cause you should hear the things that Jeff was saying about you earlier.
Exactly. Oh.
Okay, now we're about to play the video for Silent Lucidity, which I think really got you guys a lot more fans, broadened your fan base. And on that song, you've got an orchestra in it, right?
Yeah, Michael Kamen, who's worked with us in the past on 2 of our other albums, and he did this. You know, he's a guy that does film and everything.
Major film work for what was the
that one film.
A major film. Have you ever thought about using an orchestra live? Have you ever thought about bringing like a whole big orchestra section out with you, or do certain shows with orchestra?
Yeah, we have thought about that.
But never done it.
We're thinking about it.
Currently thinking about it, and maybe next time you see Queensryche, they'll have that orchestra. But here is the song that we were talking about, and the video that's for the song, Silent Lucidity from Queensryche. MTV.
1, 2, 3.
Hi, I'm Bill from Motley Crue.
Hey, this is Rich Robinson of the Black Crowes.
I'm James.
You're watching Monsters of Rock Weekend on MTV, and there's plenty more to come.
Ricky Rackman here, backstage at the Castle Donington Festival for the Monsters of Rock concert in England, and here with Queensryche. And I saw the video that you put out for Operation Mind Crime, and I understand that you might be doing some filming for some other stuff, or?
Yes, we've been dragging cameras with us about on the United States tour. We filmed some shows there, and we're toying with the idea of putting it all together in a rather stunning package, maybe even with a CD or something of the show in concert. I don't know.
So would it be
But
kind
I
of?
think it's possible.
So would it be a concert video, or sort of like?
Yeah, pretty much. A combination of all sorts of things.
Ricky, not just a concert video.
The
We're talking
concert,
about
the
definitive-
Queensryche concert video.
The definitive concert video.
It's a Monsters of Rock weekend here on MTV. I'm Ricky Rackman. Here are 3 of the guys from Queensryche. One of the bands just got off stage playing in front of 80,000 crazy English fans.
You know, when you've been doing music long enough, they give you a pass like this because you're always broke. It says, "Feed me." Can you see that?
So that's the interesting kind of stuff.
see though.
What was the question again?
The question was, how do you get food with an orange pass? No. The question was, what was it like playing? I mean, you guys...
It's a vending machine. They have vending machines.
You know, I'm sure they want to hear about the catering, but I'm sure that they'd be even more interested to find out about the show. I mean, you guys just got off stage in front of about 80,000 people. Queensryche fans, too. I mean, a lot of people seemed like they were really into it.
Yeah, it was a good show. You know, it was sold out, and you know, our first time here at Donington, and Donington is, as we were talking earlier, the most prestigious of these type of gigs, and it was good. They were screaming.
Yeah, there's also like a history that some of the Monsters of Rock shows at Castle Donington have like scary crowds. Were you a little nervous before you got on stage?
Yeah, well, we've heard rumors that they cut these plastic jugs off and they fill it with a. I heard that. You know, yeah. They throw it up in the air and whoever it lands on, they don't care. But it wasn't us. You know?
They were singing the words and having a good time.
We were filling these jugs up.
Oh, you were the guys that were doing that. I get it.
Between songs.
Okay, we'll be back, but right now, let's see a video from these guys. Here's Queensryche with what video?
Best I can.
Wrong.
Empire.
Right, Empire from Queensryche. Ricky Rackman here, backstage as the Headbangers Ball is at Castle Donington, England, for the Monsters of Rock, invading the Empire with Queensryche, and we're here with the guys from Queensryche and our lucky winners. What do you think? It's too bad that they were such arrogant rock stars, isn't it?
I know, they were real jerks.
Watch what you say.
No, seriously, I mean, we had a great, honestly, this has been like a fun 2 weeks we've had in England, and the show was definitely good. You had a good time?
I had a great time. Best time ever.
How about you?
Ditto.
I think I'm deaf.
Any closing comments?
What?
Exactly.
What video are we going into?
Exactly. Jeff, any closing comments?
Well, I'd like to take this opportunity to say goodbye and thanks to everyone who's viewing today. We'll be back to see you again.
Finely put, Jeff.
And honestly, we've had a real good time. I want to thank all you guys and thank the winners. And it's been a really, really good time. And this is the last video for the night.